Hello, Lambert Outdoors, and we are going to be doing a review video on Harrison Lake. Harrison Lake is in Fulton County, Ohio. It's 99 acres of water and 3.4 miles of shoreline. We're going to be talking about the depths, where we fished, what we used, and how we did. But first, here's some fishing action from actually our fishing trip at Harrison Lake. Harrison Lake. Got a little fish here. We're out here fishing on the lake. See where we are. Camping out here at the state campgrounds. Look at Tiana at Harrison Lake. Got a crappie out here with Panfish Mafia. These bluegill are inhaling the Panfish Mafia jigs this morning on Harrison Lake. It's a beautiful lake. The beach is behind me. We are catching fish out here on Harrison Lake. And the crappie are biting. Harrison Lake, Tiana got her second or third crappie. Fourth, maybe, I don't know.
Third, I think it's third.
She's using that little jig right there from Panfish Mafia. I believe it's called the Ant. Good job, T.
Thanks.
Even the catfish like Panfish Mafia jigs. Got them on that, right there, the one with the red head, little beaver tail, little catfish. Put up a little fight for this ultra light reel. All right, these Panfish Mafia jigs have been excellent all day. Just bluegill after bluegill or crappie after crappie. Even caught some catfish on them. Got another one right here. Another big bluegill right there on that Panfish Mafia jig right there. It's the red head. It's got like a white and speckled pipe cleaner with a plastic beaver tail. That one right there has been catching them for a good hour or two, just like that. Welcome back. And so like I said, it's a really cool lake. How it's set up, a lot of branches along the water. So if you were in the lake, I think you'd have a better time with it. But we did fish a lot from the shore and all the way around the lake. So we actually stayed in a tent campsite in this area right here, a non-electric site. And right there, we were right next to the lake. However, it was like a 15-foot drop. So if you wanted to get down there, you had to like climb down there and climb back up. I did go down there once and caught a few bluegill that was under a branch, but that's it. So this area right here, we've actually fished the most. This is a large rocky area of the lake. I mean, huge rocks on the side of the lake that are going down. And this area right here is actually where the one of the campgrounds is. The campgrounds are broken up into two different parts. Then one of them is over here. This is large rocks going in, and then it's only about 3 foot to 6 foot, and then it goes in a 12 foot of water there. The whole lake, the deepest part is only 15 foot long. The majority of the lake is 9 to 12 foot long, deep. So, caught a lot of bluegill along those rocks. We got all the way to the shore. The rocks are a little wobbly, but they're pretty large. So we did that. We caught a few bluegill in that area. The next day we went up here to the boat ramp and caught a few bluegill up there, mostly sunfish and bluegill type stuff. And then on the way to the boat ramp, there's actually some cutouts with some picnic areas. We caught some crappie there and also bluegill. The best place that I caught some fish was at the dam. The dam is actually more of a spillway. It doesn't go to anything on the other. There's nothing on the other side of the dam except like concrete. So the dam is actually a spillway, and it's probably about 60 foot long, and it kind of goes straight into the deepest part of the whole lake, which is 15 feet. And you can kind of see that right here. That's the dam. And that's the deepest part right there of the whole lake. I actually caught a catfish right there. Using Panfish Mafia jigs. That's what I used the whole time that we were out there. So what we would do is you put about 1.5 2 foot of bobber line. We were using the Rocket Bobbers and Panfish Mafia jigs, which are small jigs that are made to resemble insects and minnows. And we switched up colors and different types of jigs, and just had a good time with it. So the actual dam, they call the spillway a dam. The actual dam is actually right here, and it's only 3 foot deep leading into that dam. And yeah, so we fished quite a bit along this side of the lake. So starting up here, going all the way down. The color of the lake, I would say, not muddy, pretty clear in some spots, but just like your average kind of murky color, not horrible, and not a lot of algae, not a ton of weeds in the lake, which I was surprised. A lot of heron around the lake, a ton of heron, and the bluegills seemed a little stunted. They were average size, but probably the biggest one we caught maybe was like about that big. The crappie were pretty thin. We did catch a bunch of crappie, but they were real thin, so not a lot of meat on them. And then we did catch 2 catfish while we were there as well. So pretty cool overall. I didn't catch any largemouth. That's the one morning I was kind of targeting some largemouth, and it just wasn't happening. I was using whopper plopper, switched it up, chatterbait type of thing. But yeah, so we had a good time. That's how we fished it, what we used, where we were. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. But I'll go ahead and give this a score right now. So 0 being the worst lake I've ever fished, and 10 being the best, I would give this a score probably like a 7.5, 8. Just because like if I catch fish, like it's better than not catching anything at all. I would rather catch small fish rather than not catch anything. And we were trying for crappie, but a lot of bluegill was in this lake. This lake, if you have small kids and you live up there, or like grandkids or anything like that, or you're looking for a place to just catch fish, this would be a great lake, because all you gotta do is cast it out there. And there's bluegill everywhere. But that's my opinion of Harrison Lake. There you go. You got it. So like I said, leave in the comments if you agree, disagree, if you've ever heard of this, been up there. It's in Northwest Ohio. It's kind of right next to Michigan, actually. Very, very nice lake. As far as aesthetics, the campgrounds were nice. No complaints there whatsoever. And yeah, that's my opinion. Like, subscribe, share this video, share this channel. That's how the channel grows. Watch our other videos. We got a ton of other videos, and we want your opinions on it. Thanks, and God bless.